With this second video on Social Security retirement benefits, my goal is to help you make a well-informed decision on when you might file to receive Social Security benefits. I will also provide valuable tips on Social Security benefits that could be applicable to some of you, and you may not have been aware of them. So let's get started on the topic of when to file to receive Social Security benefits. The earliest that you can receive Social Security retirement benefits is when you turn 62 years old. Some of you might reason, well, this is free money, so let me get my hands on it as soon as possible. I mean, why would you put off getting free money, right? Well, it's because the longer you delay filing for Social Security checks, the higher the amount that you get will be. And this higher amount is something that you will receive until you die. And according to this slide, that difference could be as much as $1,525 every month for the rest of your life. But after you turn 70, waiting to file for benefits will not help you any. So everyone should file to receive Social Security benefits no later than when you turn 70, or else you will be losing out on receiving checks, and so you will be losing out on free money then. This table shows the monthly payment differential between filing to receive Social Security benefits at age 62 versus at full retirement age, which could fall somewhere between 66 and 67, depending on when you were born. The full retirement age for me is 67, and if I were to start getting my Social Security checks when I turn 62, then my benefit amount would be reduced by 30% of what it would have been if I were to start receiving my benefits at full retirement age. That's almost by a third, which is a lot of money. And I will be getting 30% less money for the rest of my life. If you're healthy and leading a healthy lifestyle, and your parents lived a long life, and you don't need the Social Security checks to get by, or are still working and earning a good income, then I would recommend that you delay filing for Social Security benefits. As for myself, I'm going to start taking Social Security when I turn 62. So much for practicing what I preach, right? Actually, it's because I don't know if I'll still be around when I'm 67. Healthy genes and longevity genes don't seem to run in my family. According to this table, which shows that if I were to file for benefits when I reach my full retirement age of 67, the payments will be at 100%. As we've just discussed, filing when I am 62 will reduce the payment by 30%. This table also shows that if I were to delay filing for Social Security benefits until I am 70, then I would get 24% more money every month than what I would have gotten had I filed at full retirement age. Basically, the payments will get reduced by approximately 6% per year for every year of filing below the full retirement age, and increased by 8% per year for every year of filing after full retirement age until age 70. Again, the benefit amount will not increase after 70, so you should not delay filing for Social Security benefits past the age of 70. If you do, then you would be losing out on free money. A question that people often ask is whether they can receive Social Security benefits while working. The answer is yes, but I would vehemently recommend that you do not file for Social Security benefits before full retirement age if you are still working. You can see on this table that you would essentially be penalized on multiple levels, and it makes no sense to file for benefits early, meaning before you reach full retirement age while you're still working, unless you really need the Social Security retirement checks as additional income to help pay for your living expenses because you're earning very little at your job. Now, if you weren't working when you had filed early to receive Social Security benefits and then got a part-time job or a full-time job later. This slide shows that if you earn more than $17,640 per year, then the government will take out of your Social Security checks $1 for every $2 you earn over $17,640. It is possible that your benefit could reduce to $0 if you earn a lot. During the year that you reach your full retirement age, in the months before your birth month, you can earn up to $3,910 per month without getting money withheld from your Social Security checks. And then once you reach your full retirement age, you don't have to worry about getting any money withheld from your Social Security checks, no matter how much you earn at your job. Here's an awesome tip that people might not be aware of, and it applies to folks who are divorced. A divorced wife or husband might be able to get Social Security benefits based on your ex's work and earnings record if you meet certain criteria shown in this table. You need to have been married to your ex for at least 10 years and be unmarried now. Obviously, your ex needs to be qualified for Social Security retirement benefits himself. Namely, have 40 credits or get 40 credits from working for at least 10 years. And like everyone else, you need to be at least 62 years old to be able to file for spousal retirement benefits. Lastly, the Social Security benefits that you would have received based on your own work history needs to be less than the benefit you would receive based on your ex-spouse's work history. It's kind of obvious that this provision was primarily geared towards assisting women whose role was a stay-at-home wife. The benefit amount to you would be up to 50% of your ex's full benefit amount. You don't need to get your ex's permission either. You just need to file for spousal Social Security benefits, and your ex will be none the wiser because no one from the Social Security Administration is going to notify your ex. And it's not like your ex can block you from getting Social Security benefits based on their record. If your ex-husband, for example, had 2 wives to whom he was married for at least 10 years before divorcing them, then both of the ex-wives could file for spousal benefits. Your ex's Social Security benefits will not be reduced at all. Benefits paid to spouses or ex-spouses will not take anything away from the worker's benefits. If your ex is remarried and his current spouse is receiving spousal Social Security benefits based on your ex's record, you can still get Social Security benefits based on your ex's record. Here's the cream of the crop tip though. If your ex-husband has not filed to receive Social Security benefits himself yet, his current wife cannot get Social Security benefits based on his record, but you can. You can file to get benefits based on his work history and his earnings record as long as you are at least 62 years old. How cool is that? But then again, spousal benefits can only go up to 50% of your spouse's or your ex-spouse's full benefit amount. If you decide to file for spousal benefits early, when you turn 62, the amount can be further reduced by 30 to 35%, depending on when you were born. As for the question on whether you need to pay taxes on your Social Security benefits, the answer is yes, if your retirement income exceeds a certain threshold. This slide provides information on how much you're expected to pay in taxes depending on your filing status, whether you are filing as an individual or filing jointly, and your income level. The take-home message here is that if your annual income is $25,000 or more for single filers and $32,000 or more for joint filers, then you should expect to pay taxes on your Social Security benefits. This is not a very high threshold, so I would imagine that most of us will need to pay taxes on Social Security benefits. Lastly, I'm not going to cover this topic, but if you have children under 18, I would highly recommend that you read up on auxiliary benefits for children children under 18 because children can be entitled to receive Social Security benefits if a parent is disabled, retired, or deceased, and the benefits are paid on the parent's Social Security earnings record. If you haven't seen my first video on Social Security benefits, the link for it is in the description box below. And please be sure to subscribe to see my next tutorial video on what you need to know about Medicare benefits.